I said, Daddy, that's very good. But you know, we didn't follow up that names are there and we got to get names off and all that. And then we were taken after my brother was the last one to die. The woman he had was Mapita Narain. Her name is Mapita Lois. She got encouraged by her son and a woman named Queena. And they went and they got lawyers. And before my brother died, they got involved. And we really think that she killed him. I did not believe that. I was very, kind and nice to her. My sister here, Kami, believed, and my sister that COVID took her, Pauline, believed. But as time went on, this woman had her in court trying to fight for this building. And then COVID came. And then she finally got hold to a lawyer named Teigelbaum that is a very, very terrible lawyer. And he got us into probate with a judge, John McCabe. And then we had a lawyer, Miss Smith, and she was not really good to us, so we had to let her go. But in June of last year, 2023, Miss Smith came right in the front with the trustee that they selected, which is Brian Cass, and they came forcefully and changed the locks abruptly. And my brother lives here to the left in apartment 2, and my nephew from my sister that deceased a long time ago lives in apartment 4. And they were so scared. And then we had no ownership to this place. Only my brother had keys here and to my mother's apartment to the right, which is apartment 1 that I live. And we had to live with all that. And then they had a court hearing on September the 26th, 2023. And they deliberately put my sister off from probate for my daddy's building. And they hired a man from the court by the name of Horel that representing us. I remember when John McCabe, as the judge for the probate court, I remember when he said they have to move. And I was in apartment 1 with my brother, where my mother lives. And my brother, a grown man, went down to the floor and said he doesn't want to move. It was the most horrifying time for me to look, to see how my brother was. And he went back and I was able to stabilize him, and he got some food, and he sat at this window to my left and he likes to sit down and watch what is going on. And in the meantime, I was looking for my nephew. He was in the back and he was so disoriented. And he was sitting in the back on the back stairwell that takes you down from his apartment all the way down. And I really love that because it would take you through a winding step. We hadn't had that position for that long because when Daddy died in 1998 December, the woman of my brother, Mapita, her maiden name is Lois. I hate for her to have my name as Noreen because she's very deceitful. She took control of this building, and we can see what my brother used to go through with her. And she claims she's a woman of the Lord, but she's a woman of the devil. So here we are after 50 years. We have to get my brother moved out of here, and it's very, very hard. And I just want the public to know what has been going on in the DC area, where the probate court has been stealing, robbing, and cheating people of color. We have been very strong to handle this because on December the 12th, Brian Cass abruptly came and changed the lock and put my brother out, just with his clothes on his back. And we had to get to him where he can get a hotel. And the Lord has been with us ever since, walking with us, a lot of money being spent. But, we're standing strong and we know who's in charge. And they're putting the building up, as you see, for sale, that my brother literally got sick. It's the Foreman Property Group. And they're having a celebration tomorrow with food. I don't know why they're celebrating. Some people do it with the family, that's their business. Everybody celebrates. But the building is being sold on Friday, the 19th. And everything is push and rush. And it's being sold, the way I look at it, to a woman. And it went for $999,000, 1 penny shy from $1 million. My daddy paid $40,000 for this building, and it was paid off. And he always said, please don't sell this building or don't take a loan. And today the enemy now, due to the fact of this woman putting us in probate, and we're not even sure she's married to my brother, and at the same time, my niece, Kavita Freeman, abandoned our building back in the 90s. And I know that her father's name is not on this lease because daddy took out a loan from Race Bank in the mid-80s with my brother Raymond and himself. And the bank, Race Bank, would have never given him a loan, a home equity, to buy a business on First Street Northwest, Washington, D.C., which is several blocks there. The bank would have never given him a loan if Harry Facade was on there. So it's some corruption going on. I'm a firm believer there's a Lord, and it's someone looking out here that can take care and see that this is done illegally. And I raise my hand to the Son, to the Lord, and I believe in him because he's been carrying us through. It's been very painful, and no family should have to go through this. And the homeless population out here is so bad. It is so bad. And they locked my brother out, and we used to come to check to make sure the building was open. And one day we saw the door open and everything was being exposed. All his things in his apartment and the things in my mother's apartment. And according to Brian Cass, when he closed the door up on us, I remember him on the hearing on, I think we met with him, we met with him on the, actually it was September the 26th, and we met with him again on December the 12th. All this is 2023. And he was instructed, he asked John McCabe, when the marshal put, and Dennis is being locked out from here, they were giving us a week to get things out of here. And I literally got sick. Everyone got sick. And I was told that if they don't get everything moved, according to Brian Cass, he asked John McCabe, do I throw everything out? And now, all of a sudden, we were able to gain entry back on Monday, which was 4:15 after all that time. And they're rushing us now to get out and giving us another day tomorrow. And we need a day tomorrow. But I just want the public to see how corrupted this place is. And again, no family should have to go through this. I claim victory that this is our land, 50 years of homestead, and it's very, very painful. I was getting sick today emotionally, but I'm going to stand tall again and strong. And I just want the public to be aware how corrupted the court system is. Thank you for listening.